I'm just sharing the screen. You can see next execute on the form field value changes. Execute on the form field value changes. Like while changing the one form field value, we can execute the client side script. For example, if we select the color in the instant form, yes, based upon the selection, we can update other fields. Okay, by using the client side scripting. Have access to field old values. So if we are using client side scripting, we can able to access field old values. Okay, and execute after client script. No, client scripts will execute fast. Then only web policies will execute. Okay. We can note down these 2 points later. Required control or order of execution. So I'm just keeping this. Okay, here I haven't written 2 points. These two I haven't written. We may write now. Okay. Hmm. Client scripts will not set field attributes without scripting, with no scripting. So basically, we cannot write client scripts without scripting. Okay, name itself having the client script. Okay, without scripting, we can't write anything. We cannot execute anything. Okay, and next point is script client scripts executes fast. Okay, client scripts executes fast. Client scripts executes fast, and UI policies will execute. And UI policies executes fast. Okay. So in interviews, they are going to confuse us. Okay, what executes first? First, what executes first? Client scripts. What executes fast? UI policies. Because in UI policies, generally we will not use any scripting. Okay, if you are not using any scripting, means it will execute fast only. If it is a scripting, it has to execute line by line, right? There may be what we can say milliseconds difference. Okay, milliseconds difference, there may be milliseconds difference in between. Okay, client scripts always executes fast, UI policies always executes fast. Okay, you can remind this. Okay, remember this. So in interviews they may confuse us. Okay, so I'm going to copy both the URLs here. So if you are not able to understand anything, so please ask me quickly. Okay, don't wait for end of the class because it is a scripting. Next. So basically in the client side, in the client stage, we have different types of client scripts. Types of client scripts. Okay, there are different types of client scripts available. One is onload client script. Onload. Second one is on submit. Third one is on change. Fourth one is on cell edit. Okay, these are the different types of client scripts available. Right. Spelling at a dictionary. These are the 4 types of client scripts. So before going to types, we can note down about the navigation, how to navigate to the client side scripting. So I'm just closing all the tabs. I'm opening our regular Servicenow instance. Yeah, from today class, like any findings, or if you are not able to understand, tell me. Because it is a scripting, we have to clear our queries as well. as possible instead of waiting for the end of the class. Okay. So you can see I'm just typing client script under system definition we have client scripts. Okay. The system definition we have client scripts. Okay. SCRIPTS. Okay. So what is the table name for client scripts? This underscore script underscore client. You can see the table name as well. This underscore script underscore client. Okay. This underscore script underscore client. This is the client script table. Okay. Next. So I will open one existing script include maybe an instance table. You can find any one instance table script include. It may saying make mandatory. I'm just opening this client script. You can see here we have different types. If we click on type here, okay, wait. If we click on type, you can see there are four types: on cell edit, on change, on load, on submit. So if you observe here, not only here, so even from the when I have written some name, function name, variable name. So if it contains more than one word, so we have to use second word onwards unit cap. For example, function name is called addition. We don't require to make any character, what you can say, any character, a capital letter in that. So for example, I'm saying addition of two numbers. Addition, all letters are small. Of O capital letter of two numbers, T capital letter, numbers N capital letter. We have to write like this. For example, here you can see here on cell edit on small letters, first word, second word cell, C capital letter, from third word E capital. Okay, from second word onwards, we have to follow the unit cap. Unit cap means initial character is capital letter. Okay. So this is a best practice, one of the best practice we have to follow. Yes, we have different types of line scripts. We can note down about that types of line scripts. So onload, like capitalize each word. Yeah, exactly. Initial letter from second node onwards, initial letter we have to capitalize. Okay. So I think I have closed this. Onload client script. When onload client script executes while loading the form, it's clear, right? Onload while loading the form, onload client script will execute. While loading the form, onload client script will execute. You can see onload client script runs when the system first renders the form and before user can enter data. Okay. So whenever we are trying to open a new form or existing form, while loading that form, onload client script will execute. Typically, onload client script perform client-side manipulation of the current form or set of default record values. So while loading the form itself, if you want to set some default values. So for example, while loading the form, if you want to set caller is a system administrator, yes, we can keep. While loading the form, if you want to set title is Mr. Yes, we can able to set by using. If you want to set any default values, okay, generally we will use client-side scripting, okay. Sorry, onload client script. I'm just writing this. Next, we can note down about the on submit client script. On submit, it's clear. While submitting the form, it's going to execute and it will do the form validations. Okay. So on submit client scripts runs when a form is submitted. Typically, on submit scripts validate the things on the form and ensure that the submission makes sense. And on submit client scripts can cancel the form submission by returning value of a false. Okay, just copying this. Like while submitting the form, if you want to verify something, all fields are filled or not, anything you are missing, you want to check that kind of thing. So we'll use the on submit client script. Okay. Next, unchanged client script. While changing some field value, unchanged client script will be executed. So, for example, if we modify the value in the color field, then it can be executed unchanged client script. Okay. If we are modifying field in title field, yes, unchanged client script will be executed. Unchanged runs when a particular field value change on a form. The unchanged client script specify these parameters. We have these many parameters in the unchanged client script. We can copy up to here as of now. Unchanged client script runs when a particular field value changes on the form. The unchanged client script must specify these parameters. Okay. This is unchanged client script. Oh, wait. Okay.
Anji, we should memorize all these sentences. Like, can you show us some with an example
Yeah,
before?
yeah. First we are writing theory part, then maybe tomorrow we are going to discuss about up to 10 to 13 examples. Okay.
Okay.
So we can note down about the parameters. Like what are the, even in interviews, they will ask, what are the parameters in on-change request? So you have to say control, old value, new value, ease loading, ease template. Okay, these parameters you have to say. I think in recent interview only they have asked me this question. Okay. Control, this is a DT HTML widget pose value changed. Okay. The control will take care of the value we are changing in the field. Control object will take care. And old value, the value of the widget had when the record was loaded. While loading the form, what is the value it holds that field? Okay. Old value will take care of that. New value. So after changing the value in a field, that should be a new value. And next, is loading. Like why within that unchanged client script, if you want to execute something on the form loading, okay, you have to specify that code in the is loading parameters. Okay, is template. So if you want to we have created templates, right? I have created one Servicenow training template on instant form. So if you want to execute, if you want to run any templates within that client side scripting, okay, you can use is template. Next. Next, I'm going to answer edit. If you modify something on the list view, answer edit will be executed. Answer edit runs when the list editor changes the cell value. The answer edit client states must specify these parameters. I'm just copying this. So even we don't require this statement, okay? These are the parameters only. So you can sys ID, table, old values, new value, callback. Okay, these are the few things with unchanged client script parameter. Sorry, unselected client script parameters. So this ID is table, old values, new value, callback. These are the few on-cell parameters. I'm just writing here. You may go through all these types and parameters in your free time. We don't require this the callback that continues the execution or any other related selected scripts. If true is passed the parameter, the other scripts are executed and the changes is committed if there are no more scripts. Yeah, you we need this explanation also for the callback. Okay, these are the different types of client scripts. So up to here, if you have any queries, let me know. If you have any queries, let me know. No. In client scripts, we have one field called isolate script. In interviews, they are going to ask what is isolate script. Maybe we can verify whether we find the definition of isolate script. Yes. So basically, new client scripts are run in strict mode with the direct DOM access disabled. Access to jQuery, prototype, and the window objects are also disabled. To disable this on a pre-script basis, configure this form and select the isolated script checkbox. Okay, so isolate script. So basically, when we are executing a new client script, okay, that will be execute on the strict mode at that time. So we have to make isolate script true. In one or two interviews, they have asked me this question. Okay, isolate script. Just saving it. I'm just copying it. Okay. So maybe for today, I'm planning to stop the class here. Okay. Tomorrow we'll start with the Glide API's theory part, and I will start with the Glide Form API. Okay. Any queries? Let me know for today class. I can say we have a lot of theory in today class. Only for today and maybe tomorrow also we'll get some theory. Then after we will do the practical examples. Mostly 10 to 13 examples we'll do. Like how I am choosing the examples, not only for scripting part, even for admin also I have explained multiple examples, right? So based up, like I will take the examples to cover each and every area within that particular concept. Okay, based upon that I will take the examples in the class. Okay, and which can be those examples can be done in my experience. Okay, maybe I just changing the field names, I just changing the table names only. Okay, so similar kind of functionalities I already built in the real time. Okay, that kind of examples I'm going to explain. Yes, first of all, I'm taking attendance here. So today we have very less attendance. We'll see what happens. I don't want the absence in the class. Yeah, team, whoever watching the videos without attending the class, so please don't join my classes. I don't like absenting to the classes until unless you have any emergency or health issues. Yeah, tell me, team. So, any queries? Aziz, you have any queries? Victoria, Tammy, Subbu, Saushanya, Shanti?
No.
No. Yeah, maybe for today, you can learn this theory part, and if you have any pending things with the JavaScript executor, you can try to practice that. Okay. Maybe from tomorrow onwards, you will get multiple methods
Okay.
every day. Yes, Mamta, tell me.
How to memorize all this? I'm getting confused in this UI policy and all, right? I'm getting confused. How to memorize easy way? Is there any easy way to
Yeah,
memorize?
the easy way is only practice, 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 practice. Then you will understand that. So, for example, maybe you are attending one interview. Okay, they said you can make this field read only, when the user logging into the system, if it is a if he is having a ITL role, for example, he will said like that. So
Okay.
like based upon your experience, you can understand that like what we have to do to make that field read only. Okay, whether we have to use dictionary, whether we have to use dictionary override, do we need to use UI policy or data policy or client script? Like it will automatically comes to your mind. Okay, on the practice.
Okay.
Yeah, it's simple. So nothing.
Do you have any table related to UI policy client script and what was the one?
Yeah. UI policy having separate table, client scripts and client scripts is underscore script underscore client, UI policy is underscore UI underscore policy, the table name. Okay. You can see in the notepad. Okay, I am writing all the table names, and in the starting of the classes I said, right, you have to copy paste all the table names in one Excel sheet.
Yeah, you send it actually that one. It is having all I think the
No, no, in the
table name.
notepad we are having
Okay.
like what I said in the starting of the classes. So we have to prepare one Excel sheet. I'm just checking for Excel.
Okay, like when we do
Yeah.
practice, we need to maintain separate one. Okay.
Yeah, tables list, separate tables is like this. Table backend
Uh,
name. Task
okay.
table name is task like this. If you maintain like this, you may easily navigate to that particular table whenever you want that table name. Okay. And this
Okay.
table names also you are going to remember while based upon the practice only. Okay.
Okay,
Got it?
Anji.
Yeah. We don't need to by heart the table names actually. So it will come to our mind based upon the experience and practice.
And there was one question that what is the main parent table for incident change problem? Those type of questions in
Yeah, yeah, task
class
table.
table. Yeah,
Yeah,
that like that questions comparison. It's like lot are there. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Any queries? No, if no, so we can drop off. Okay. Thank you so much, team. And definitely, I can say we are running very low. Even I may think I'm not able to complete the sessions by November end, I feel. Okay. We can see what happens. As of now, we are running low. Okay. Thank you so much, team. No problem. So it's the classes are running not based upon the duration, based upon the subject. Okay. Thank you so much. In fourth class, we uploaded today. 14th class. Is it? I haven't uploaded that 14th class. I think, yeah, Lakshmi Sai, I have uploaded 14th class in separate folder. Okay. I also provided the Google Drive link right within the mail only. You may verify that 14th class class notes. In that you will find Google Drive link. Okay. The folder name should be batch 25 development. Okay. In that folder you will find 14th class and yesterday's class, even today's class, you will find the folder names.
I found it, Angie. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Bye, everyone.